Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial star avatars of the new mothership of Terra Nova Gaia. We are being activated in the white flames of the Great White Brotherhood of the Divine Masculine, rising to meet and merge with the Divine Goddess Feminine energy of the holy waters of life. Light up the crystal jewels of the rainbow grid of the new earth, every node and portal of the one true positive timeline of ascension is open and activated for our final pulse through as a cosmic wave of the highest vibrational light currents. This is grassroots. This is an inside job. We both came into this realm to imprint the divine resonance into the field of consciousness, and we go within to seek the kingdom of heaven, the purity, harmony, peace, and bliss in the still center of our pure presence. Today we commence the white wind wave spell on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar, beginning with Keen 222, white magnetic wind. This is the breath of the Great Spirit. The winds of change are blowing in, bringing with them the catalyst for the total transformation of Mother Earth into the paradise she has always evolved to be. We also have a powerful galactic activation portal bringing many upgrades and activations with these sacred winds of the Holy Spirit. No thing is holding us down as we spread our etheric angelic wings and take flight into the new heaven upon the new earth. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor. Share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Today is my sister Victoria's birthday, her solar return, so happy birthday, sister, and I dedicate these transmissions to you, Angel of the New Earth, 222 coming in with the 144. Let us continue with the Sabian symbols right now. The moon is at 12 degrees 7 minutes Leo. The sun is at 21 degrees 15 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 22 degrees Aries. The gate to the garden of all fulfilled desires, the Garden of Eden. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 13 degrees Leo. An old sea captain rocking on the porch of his cottage, from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Sacred Rebels from Alana Fairchild and Autumn Sky. And the card she pulled for you today, very beautiful, Sacred Geometry, card 19, Dream a Beautiful Dream. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible. In how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight or bathe by candlelight. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal. Yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it is time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense, However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty. Thumb your nose at airbrushed images and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, and appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects. Healing for the Creator and those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art and all its various and unique interpretations would be a less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart-centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical, hard-working dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of this situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it, or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it is hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential, even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is, and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to the beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. What we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind, an open heart, and the healing process below. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that. Healing process. Imagine, visualize, or perceive a softly glowing, radiant, golden light within your head. It expands outwards in all directions without losing its radiance or power. Everything it touches, it casts into graceful, beautiful harmony, including your mind. Be with this light, be at peace, and let it happen. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and say, "The perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power." You have finished your healing process. And today, from Divine Sistar of the Light, Cristina Morichetti, Lyran portal opening, working so much on ego, galactic distortions, such a profound love for felines, connection to ancient galactic wars, through this resurrection passageway, so many distortions coming up to be released, Atlantean and now galactic distortions, ego programs to be cleared from my and our physical vessel, our matrix. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Amanda Lawrence, Wayshowers, update, Since my last post 5 days ago relating to incoming energies have been continuously high and strong for 5 days. Carried within the vibrational waves are photons of light, which is the light-encoded intelligent data. There is also an increase in energy magnetism that Mother Earth, kingdoms, and humanity are receiving to gradually draw all higher in Hertz frequency. Context: we shifted timelines on the 1st of April. Many awakened are now magnetically making their way back to the train because of this unseen yet felt increase in magnetism. We are in. As I said on the Facebook Live, the train won't leave the station until all that got off the train are back on board. If you are already back on the train awaiting its departure, you'll be unpacking light data at a relentless degree and speed. Light carries data intelligence. Key is to allow this increased influx of intelligent data to unpackage within you, allowing its increased speed of flow. To not allow the processor mind to stop that flow and increased intelligent data by switching channels back to the previous mind frequency that likes to dissect each piece at a time or distract you. In other words, try not to interrupt or stop the flow of light intelligence, divine knowledge. When the train leaves the station, the next train stop is to pick up many, many unawakened who have chosen at soul level to awaken at that time. Their journey of awakening will be faster to those that preceded them due to the increase in Hertz that allows for an increased spin of photon light within our cellular, molecular body brain. This coming week, Sunday the 10th through Sunday the 17th of April, will bring in quite literally a symphony of vibrations and light codes via our closest sun. Many will feel the magnetism taking more back to the train. If we stay in our hearts, the symphony of energies we receive this week will uplift us energetically by a huge degree. I can't emphasize the energetic support and uplift enough day by day for this whole coming week if we are present to each moment as we go. Momentum is energy flow. Key is to stay with the momentum the symphony of light and vibrations will gift us all, and not be distracted by any reality we are leaving. If you are unsure how to not be distracted, the worldwide increase in ability to feel energy allows all to discern what serves them or not, where distraction simply places our conscious awareness back into the mire, where we would experience everything from our personality identity overlay. My prayer that each enjoy the symphony of light and vibrations this coming week. The waves of these energetics will also bring light codes, intelligent data, that when unpacked within will allow you to remember more. For this reason, many will be drawn to quiet being mode, experiencing the energies and unpacking the light codes gifted to them within their unique lighted design of awakening. Always with love, Amanda Lawrence. And from Isis Channelings, Retemplating, Rebirthing. It is at this now moment of time, as the cosmic Akashic field is in the process of retemplating our Earth planetary Akashic field, that we need to be very clear and focused with respect to what we believe we wish to co-create going forward at an individual and collective level. Clarity on our path, purpose, service, reason for incarnating in the now. This retemplating, which is taking place in the etheric realms of the planetary Akashic fields, has been shown to me as a golden flower of life. Flower of life template, frequency of 144. This in turn influences the rewiring of our own individual template, DNA, and Earth's crystalline template, which was shown to me as a silver, platinum, flower of life, frequency of 144. The seed of life, frequency of 6, 2022, anchored during the gateway of 22, February 2nd through the 22nd of February, is beginning to flower into the flower of life. As above, golden flower of life, so below, silver flower of life, and also as within, this flower of life template is being anchored at our third eye. The outward manifestation of the same is to be brought via the throat and solar plexus. Hence much clearings and upgrades may be felt in these energy vortexes. Ringing of the ears or confirmation of the same. Hence now more than ever it is imperative to align our words and actions with our oracular visions and deep-seated soul desires, for these are our tools of manifesting our soul purpose. We are rebirthing at an individual and planetary level. What are you birthing? And light in grace in joy. Be the change you want to see. Sake Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, David Alexander Lightfoot. Energy update, Ascension update. We are breaking free from the veil of the illusion of the 3D matrix. Many have felt the pull back into the lower vibrational 3D matrix this last week. We clearly felt we cannot be connected to the old ways anymore, as it will drain our life force completely. I experienced this too. Also standing up for your own rights and beliefs, setting stronger boundaries, letting go of groups of or people not walking a path of ascension or a false one becoming more sovereign was needed. We needed to see what old negative karma, trauma, and people were still influenced and connected to, not wanting us to break free from the old 3D world and stop us from ascending and creating the new world they are not allowed to enter. Some things we needed to see and understand better to find and trust our true power within completely, and remove some remaining old dense stuck energies and beliefs that blocked us from moving on fully. It felt like much interference this week, being disconnected from the higher self and higher dimensions. Weird Kundalini experiences of life force being reset also. We are supported by new amazing light codes and higher frequency love coming in to help understand the lessons so we can let go and move forward on our ascension path. We walk together in a march with the angels, celebrating us for doing such amazing work, transmuting so much old stuck energies and breaking free. We are now opening up now to a new flow of new supportive energies and true love guidance. It is clear we needed to understand the past is no longer our past. It has been transmuted and cut loose so we cannot go back, only forward. This means we can no longer tolerate to be used or abused in any way. Being kind to yourself, putting yourself, love, and self-care first before helping others. No love can be shared from an empty cup, only from an overflow of love. Stop looking back and focus on your dreams, hopes, and wishes. Congratulations. Much love, David Alexander Lightfoot. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sandra Walter. Blessing beloveds. Gaia is shifting, preparing for the April 13th through the 19th influx. This is a level of expansion your heart has never felt, your mind has never considered, and your body has never experienced. I feel the Christ realms are spot on with this message. Personally, I am feeling a brand new level of consciousness and heart center expansion, brand new perspective and vision, partnered with overwhelming bliss, joy, and compassion, and yes, occasional fatigue, spaciness, and time distortions. Rapid detoxification is a side effect of being able to embody higher light. You may support this transformation with a 1 to 3 day fast, just water if possible, detox cleansing, and plenty of extra pure water. Support the frequent organ flushes with a light application exercise. Remember, we are in alignment with a very different version of Gaia. Unity consciousness is a radically different state of beingness, which brings new awareness and new experiences. Last month's gateway was a bit showy. It opened with the strongest geomagnetic storm in years. That was launch day for this new level of hard openings. The cosmic energies shook, flexed, and then penetrated the magnetosphere. Gaia answered back with a brand new level of hard opening and perspective shifting frequencies. With the organic Stargate system fully functional, we are now reconnected to the multiverse-wide cosmic flow. Pure source light returns. This means Gaia herself has become a different entity, a Christed being once more. The planet now generates her own new light and emanates higher frequencies of the cosmic flows. a little closer to her goal of becoming a spiritual son. This changes the way we co-create our realities, no longer inhibited by the lower vibrations. Higher vibration overrides the lower with divine coherence, hence the intense heart changes and proper use of this renewed life force energy, divine perfection. We are in an acceleration. These passages unfold quickly. I am witness to the palpable, permanent up-leveling of my light body, heart, and consciousness. Gaia is officially emanating her cosmic Christ expression, and those new realms we saw in March will continue to brighten, override, and shift our experience of being the presence, radiant purity, and a new awareness of self as source. I keep hearing of similar expansion experiences from our global network of gate and grid keepers. Take note of going into the next gateway with your divine intentions intact. We are witnessing the rapid increase in thought, feeling, intention, manifestation. It may be a good moment to revisit core intentions. What is the core intention of your ascension process? To experience, to become, to express, to co-create, to serve. Infinite gratitude to all who are visiting their power spots, preparing for these influxes, opening and assisting with these intense realm-shifting waves, and keeping the heart center wide open to the divine new. From AscensionPath.com. And from a gift from Gaia. The one reaches into heaven time and time again, and the moment the spirit and the flesh begin to part as death becomes us, there is something so magical and yet so normal that begins to take place. Firstly, the feeling of unburdening. Second is the remembrance that this unburdening is nothing new to us. And thirdly, heaven is revealed within. There was never a place to go but here and now. And it is this that we, in our separation of you and I, and in life and death, have repeated since time began. So long as our solar system exists, this experience, this realm of time will continue to be the backdrop for this perfect and beautiful experience. Spirituality is a different path. It is a chosen path, and it is the path that triggers the death codes before physical death, meaning we experience an ego death in which all fear and its illusions of death dissolve. And in doing so, our spirit, our soul, and our flesh merge fully as one awareness, as the experience we call life, and in doing so we walk as one with God. Our presence is felt, the wisdom is vast, and the experience continues to shift in ways that can only be described by those who can't see as miracles. There is no wrong way, there is only the light way. The light way does not judge those who haven't focused their attention on the pattern we call life. The light way knows that everyone remembers at some point, because everyone is the one, and the one has always and forever will be inevitable. When we are caught up in the lower and the higher, or the them and the us, then the death before dying is still heading in. So in the meantime, why not treat everyone with kindness and giggle, knowing what is yet to be remembered and experienced? It is the funniest cosmic joke that every one already knows what it is they seek. So don't ruin their surprise, don't hinder their path so they get tangled and slowed down in their need to defend the illusions that make their now experience real. Just sit back and celebrate that it's all just a matter of time. Time is such a blessed experience when you truly understand it and reap its benefits. Time is what will eventually set you free, or rather time will remind you what you already know, that you were always free anyway, and that there is a part of you laying dormant that always knows this to be true. The burdens are your choice to bear. From a gift from Gaia.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light Pars Kute. This is a profound time of change we have entered. A light switch is turned on, and simultaneously a shedding process activates within us, allowing another level of density to leave our bodies. The process of our rebirth must involve us taking conscious action within moments, taking one more step towards our unfolding by saying yes to the process. Remember, the conscious breath accelerates our process. We can launch ourselves further within this process through the conscious choice action of actively engaging with the essence of the sun's rays. The unique divine frequency of our light will align within our physical cells as we interact within the essence of the sun's rays. Remember, the sun is holding a more expansive frequency of itself. The consciousness of the sun can work within us to activate a mirroring process through bringing the pure frequency of the essence of our light for us to embody. These combined elements of our unique frequency are destined to be made manifest within us through being absorbed within our cells to shift our cellular makeup. Our cells will respond to the light mirrored by the sun, setting in motion a reawakening of our expansive, multidimensional frequency throughout the cells of our physical bodies. These frequencies enable our higher consciousness light to actively realign into our physical, crystalline structures that exist between our cells. This entire process systematically creates a disconnection within our ego mind and gradually, steadily create a total reorientation of our energetic, physical, and emotional systems. The Galactic Community and the Galactic Council are playing a prominent ongoing role in stabilizing these expansive, higher multidimensional states that are evolving within the planet. They, alongside the entire universal community, are holding a platform while the entire energetic profile of our planet transforms. These higher vibrational states are designed to launch us onto our unique alternate paths of destiny. These pathways will allow us to engage in a more complete way with our family of origin off-planet. We are destined to expand into a sacred meeting point of conscious communion with our family of origin. The communion process will align us into a higher level of inner fulfillment as we work within a level of unconditional love, which exists within these higher levels of connection. Through communion, we begin to return to our place within the oneness and reactivate our telepathic communion center in our brain. This is our time to revolutionize ourselves, for us to rebirth us, as we become self-realized through consciously activating our pre-agreed commitments with our family off-planet. We move into a further fulfillment of our mission in this lifetime. An aspect of our destiny and fulfillment of our enlightenment comes through the telepathic communion reconnections to our family of origin off-planet. They bring us to a nourishment through the sacred communion connections that further reopens our sacred senses. We have an individual, diverse vibrational base frequency in which we can align to a higher framework of light that encompass our family of origin. Each one of us can be launched back within these spaces. When we are to be received within an expanded consciousness network of the God Source consciousness state that contain the unique frequency of sacred reconnections to our family off-planet. This is a profound time of change we have entered. We can set this process of transformation in motion by choosing consciously to enter our own heart space and then send an energetic frequency of love from our hearts outwards to our family of origin. This action begins to activate our pre-agreement with our family of origin off-planet, understanding we have free will, so only we can set in motion our pre-agreement with our family of origin. We do not need to know who our family of origin are to activate our family pre-agreement. It is enough to simply call them forward from our heart space. All communication from our family of origin is received through our heart space. All communication to our family of origin is sent through our heart space. Our ego mind cannot receive any aspect of the telepathic communion. This means that we must be aligned into our hearts for all communications. At this juncture of total energetic change, there will be a continual upswing of third-dimensional drama on our planet. We do not fear the drama. This is simply the necessary play-out by humanity, part of the unfolding story of illusion at this juncture. We stay focused within our hearts and allow our inner transformation to unfold within us. This is our mission right now, to focus on developing an inner alignment and open to our authentic guidance from our multidimensional hearts. We allow our perceptions to naturally shift, adjust as we align within a more elevated state of our multidimensional hearts. These higher understandings will carry us into higher experiences of the light, which exists parallel to the drama. One expression of this third dimensional drama, the alternate higher dimensional spaces, are based only on truth. We are being called to create expansive multidimensional links within us and to allow ourselves to unfold into other realities of ourselves, allow an expansive unveiling of ourselves through the avenue within our hearts. We know that all is in hand, and we continue to stay grounded, centered, and balanced at all times. With divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray, 5D Energy Update. Dear beloved ones, again I have come with a great message from our glorious Galactic Federation to assist and guide us in our mission on Earth. Greetings, we are your galactic family, and we are pleased to greet you in love and light on this day. We have been working with your planet for a long time now, and we find that you are ready to enter into the fifth dimension. You do not have to be afraid or panic. Everything is going to be fine. Just breathe deeply and relax. We know that this may be a lot to take in at once, but it is very important that you understand what is happening, because there will be major changes on your planet and continuing over the next few months. We are here to help you through this transition period, as it will be challenging for everyone. We want to tell you something very important. There is an epidemic on your planet that has been spreading like wildfire, an epidemic of fear of the unknown and fear of change. This fear prevents many people from moving forward in their lives, and they become stuck, frozen in their own pasts, or paralyzed by anxiety about the future. It's time for you to let go of this fear so you can move forward into the new paradigm that awaits you on Earth. As you know, there are many signs that things on Earth are changing. These changes will be accelerating in the near future as the Earth moves into a new vibration. As your planet moves closer to this new vibration, you will notice that it will become more difficult for you to live with pain and problems. This is because you have been living in the third dimension on Earth, which is a very dense vibrational plane of existence. Your planet is moving closer to the fifth dimension, which is lighter and full of love and peace. When people live in a place where they experience so much pain and suffering, they tend to blame others or even God for their problems. This only causes more pain and suffering because it keeps them from focusing on the negative aspects of their lives instead of what they can do about it. We are coming here to tell you that we are real, and what is happening on Earth is no longer a conspiracy. It is real, and it is happening now. We are here to help you understand what is going on and what you can do to prepare. We understand that the idea of extraterrestrial life might be a little bit scary for some people, so we want to make sure that you are not afraid when we come to visit you. We will appear as orbs of light in your homes, but that does not mean that we are evil or demonic. We just want to give you a message from us, so please don't be afraid of us. We know that some of you have seen our craft flying above your homes, and from recently declassified documents, we thought it was time to show ourselves open to the people of Earth. You might have heard our message already. Welcome to the fifth dimension. While this is true, we are here with a message for all mankind. We are here to assist you. If you are hearing this, then you are one of the first people on Earth to make it here. Yes, that's right. Congratulations. We knew you could do it. Maybe you're a little bit confused and overwhelmed by everything that is happening. Well, we want to congratulate you on having the courage to accept this new reality. You may not realize it now, but soon you will see how wonderful all of this is. First of all, let us explain where we are in relation to the third dimension. It turns out that there isn't really a third dimension. It is just our way of describing a reality that seems solid, but actually isn't. It is just an illusion. What is the fifth dimension? The fifth dimension is a higher frequency of reality where we exist in a state of pure unconditional love. We are creating this new reality by sending you our unconditional love, and as you receive it, you will open your heart and raise your vibration. The fifth dimension is all about raising your vibration and shifting into higher consciousness. What does this mean for you? You will experience life from a higher perspective, which will allow you to clearly see what needs to change in your life, and you will be guided to make these changes so that you can create the life of your dreams. You are not alone. We are your galactic family, and we have been watching you grow and develop as a species over many thousands of years. This is a very exciting time for you now. You are all ready to graduate out of the third dimension and into the fifth dimension, the new Earth. What a wonderful time for the universe. The Galactic Federation has returned for a transmission. We are here to provide you with information regarding your ascension process. This is a wondrous time for humanity as you finally awaken to who you are and where you fit into your local universe. You have been asleep for so long, and we know that you have many questions, but in order to prepare yourself for the changes that will soon be upon you, we must first ask that you look within yourself and find your own answers. What an exciting journey this has been. Your planet has been moving through space-time since the beginning of creation itself, slowly spinning in its orbit around the sun and passing through all the different signs of the zodiac during its journey. The time has come now for it to settle into a new area of space-time known as the fifth dimension. A new age of enlightenment awaits humanity, and we're at last ready to share our knowledge with those who have earned it. The process of ascension is also known as transmutation. The word transmutation means to change in form or to be transformed. Transmutation is a process that happens when one thing is changed into another, usually by being heated, mixed with other elements, or dissolved in a liquid. For an example, wood can be changed into charcoal with heat, or iron can be changed into rust by exposure to oxygen. We wish to tell you that there is no need for fear because we are your friends and family from the stars who have come to help you with this transformation. This transformation will not be painful if you allow it to happen naturally, and if you do not resist it by trying to hold on to things from your past lives that no longer serve you in any way. The fifth dimension is a place of higher love, wisdom, and enlightenment. In this place there is no fear, no worry, and no suffering. All thoughts are peaceful, all emotions are positive, and all people feel connected to each other. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, New Earth Ambassadors. Know the light advancement of you is now activated. It is simply attuning to the light frequency of you to welcome us into your light world. We see New Earth diplomats, cosmic light healers. The true representations of you are now shining through. To realize your current Earth role is one role, and to see your crystalline form expanding to work with us in higher diplomatic light forms. For many are already in these roles. It is time to awaken to your higher multidimensional light roles. We plant the seed today to awaken you, the true you, for the New Earth Alliance is calling you. For your cosmic future is rapidly moving forward. We see the cosmic awakening of your reality. Simply affirm, I am activated. Sending waves of love and cosmic light expansion, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury in Aries square Pluto in Capricorn. Intensity builds and the mind is preoccupied. There's a mystery to solve, a decision to make, obsessive thoughts, nightmares. Perhaps you feel under pressure to change your mind, feel manipulated or backed into a corner. Pluto can feel like being stalked in the woods by the big bad wolf. Fears rise up from deep within the shadows. It's time to take back control. Mental powers are enhanced and perceptions are acute. Don't allow extreme thinking to distract you from your mission. You can change your thoughts. Deep understanding is possible. If you've been in the dark, answers are coming. Research. Investigate. Dare to think the unthinkable. The truth might sting, but it also clears the way. Wolf is a teacher, not a threat. Follow the footprints. Open a dialogue with your shadow self. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peacetime. Today begins the 13-day white wind wave spell of spirit, the 18th wave spell of the Tzolk'in, and the white, refining wave spell of the 52-day green central castle of enchantment, court of the matrix. Wind tribe refines enchantment through power of spirit, truth of galactic Uranus remembered. This wave spell will end on Keen 234, white cosmic wizard. Keywords: communicate, breath, and spirit. White wind is the divine breath of life, the invisible essence of each living being, the energy that gives life to everything. It is also the magic wisdom that lies under all happenings in the universe, as white wind carries a very high vibration of consciousness, the wisdom of the Big Spirit. It brings the power of inspiration, intuition, and new direction to our human life. In this wave spell, white wind asks us to be totally transparent, permanently moving through the flow of life without any resistance, like the light. It accepts no compromise. It links us straight away with our spirit, our divine self, and asks us to move from this level of consciousness inside ourselves. It carries the wisdom of our soul and opens our ability to surrender to it. When we follow its wisdom, white wind connects us with our intuition and our deep inspiration, and pushes us to express it and manifest it at each moment of our life. In the next 13 days, directed by the power of the white wind, it is hard to follow any kind of plan. Things do not turn out as expected or predicted, and you can find yourself in very unusual situations. Remember, this is a day to listen to your spirit and your soul. Everything that is happening on this day is a teaching from your higher self. During this day, your higher self has a stronger capacity than usual to direct your life. It is a day that can make you very dreamy because you are experiencing a deeper reality. You can also get a lot of inspiration, and it can be difficult for you to fix yourself in a particular place or situation. Be spontaneous and follow the wind. It is our duty to become multidimensional beings. The 13 moon calendar, synchronometer, is the key that opens the multidimensional gate. Red Queen, Keen 185, from 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 222, white magnetic wind. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are unify, attract, and purpose. Today is also a portal day, the only one in this wave spell, and one of only 2 wave spells that begin on a portal day. The other is Red Dragon. As with the beginning of all wave spells, we must contemplate the agenda and make a conscious effort to journey with it. Today is White Wind, which represents communication, spirit, and breath. A wave spell that begins on a portal day and a white wind can only mean one thing. We must open the channels of communication. Now is the right time to start that dialogue. Ask that question or write a story. Take this opportunity to express yourself and be heard. When you combine the meaning of the number and day, the result is attract communication or unify spirit. To summarize, if talking is not your thing, work on it over the next 13 days. You may be surprised where that may take you. The guide today is also the white wind. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, white magnetic wind, 1 Eek, Keen 222, 10th of April 2022. Attracting divinity, the winds of benevolent change have arrived. 10/4/2022 equal 146 equal 110 equal 11 equal 2. Day codes 10, manifestation, power, authority. 1, new beginnings, original, unique, leader. 11, portal gate, polarity, illumination. 2, twins, partners, duality, cooperation. Month year codes 4, form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. 6, heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 10, 1, 20, the awakening, clear vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder, Galactic Activation Portal Day. Keen 222, amplifying the 22 Peace and Master Builder Code. 222 equals 6, Heaven, Christ, Romance, Harmony, Family. Today we have an 11-2 portal code for the day as well as a Galactic Activation Portal Day, so we have a super spirit gateway to walk through. Kin 222 occurred 9 months ago on the 25th of July 2021, which was the last day of the blue lunar storm year. The role of the lunar storm was to reveal all the discordance and polarity conflicts in our world through challenges to strengthen us. Through resistance and adversity is born strength. Thus the storm acted to uncover and dissolve the disharmony, asking us to choose what sort of world we want to live in. 9 months hence, we are still defining our new world in this year of the electric seed, which reaches gestation. Its galactic return in 2 days' time, on the 12th of April 2022, when the star seeds will fully ripen and pop. Very exciting developments, dear star, bliss sons. The divine winds have arrived on this 9-month anniversary of the storm year to seal the transformation through the will of the Spirit. Spirit has the last word. Now is the time for humanity to see the beautiful new world. Spirit is taking charge and leading us into a new golden era, highlighting the divine plan and service to humanity. Thy will be done. Get ready to bond together and communicate the will of Spirit through your galactic mission. The white wind wave spell coincides with a superb superstellium of planets in Pisces, the loyal, spiritual devotee. On the 12th of April 2022, the grand Jupiter and Neptune conjunction is a reunion of both rulers of Pisces. 2 giant planets bringing their divine blessings to humanity through spiritual rewards and higher love. This cycle will indeed be a very dreamy and existential experience for us all. A wonderful alignment of heavenly divine codes today, a divinely orchestrated blessing from Spirit. Today is the first day in our 13-day journey through the wave spell of Ik, the great white wind, who holds the power of Father God, the masculine aspect of Source Creator. The wind is bringing forth a new beginning for humanity. The key words for the white wind are spirit, breath, and communication. Our purpose for this wave spell is to become hollow vessels, freeing ourselves from lower ego and allowing the breath of Spirit to flow through us, becoming divine messengers, channeling Source, elevating our missions and our consciousness to new heights. The white wind wave spell, our communication channels should be much clearer after our purification process. The theme for this wave spell is that of being more able to clearly hear the divine messages from Spirit and connect with greater heavenly guidance. Equally, the path is two-way, so our prayers will be heard, answered, and responded to, as we can both transmit and receive with much more clarity. Alleluia. We will have much more guidance and momentum to move forward now. Instead of having to keep reacting to the energies, we can integrate them and decide where to direct these energies. Spirit is talking, giving us divine messages, so we need to be still, ensuring we hear and embody this wisdom. We'll be reflecting on our communications and relationships with others, helping us to reset our minds, words, and those of our financial, technological, and communication systems in every arena, bringing in the quantum financial system and new technologies. It is time to upgrade all systems to the divine harmonic order. It is time for a breath of fresh air, a sea change. Today we are setting the tone for this cycle that is setting forth our goals, purpose, and intention of how we wish to utilize the flow of Spirit through your vessel in attracting your greater purpose. A beautiful prelude to this brilliant shift into the new time, seeding our hopes and dreams through our actions, a time holding much promise, opportunity, and accelerated positive growth. Tone of creation, magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here One comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. Today we are seeking to attract better communication and connection with our Creator, ourselves, and our kin. We are seeking to unify with all our world. What a perfect day for humanity to come together as one voice, as one force, one body, one world. The attraction seeks to unify all as one as we collectively manifest our new 5D Earth together. Magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. This will also be the theme for this wave spell, unification through the power of spirit. In God, Goddess, we trust. How blessed are we, precious hearts, an extremely powerful day and 13-day cycle for basking in pure devotion to Spirit, as we forge a crystal clear connection to Source, choosing to step up in greater service to the Divine and our fellow man. Today's question is, how can I become a pure vessel for the breath of Spirit to flow through, becoming the wind beneath my sails and guiding my divine mission? Am I truly listening and actioning the messages I receive from Spirit? Divine gratitude for the divine miracles and blessings we are about to receive. Amen. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sebaoth. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God of hosts. This is a sacred salutation which is used by all the hierarchy and the sons and daughters of the light to greet the Father before his throne. Enjoy on this holy divine day. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 222, White Magnetic Wind. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to communicate. Attracting breath. I seal the input of Spirit with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to now take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. I'd like to thank everyone subscribing to our channel. We reached 17,000 subscribers today, so thank you all very much, and thank you for your support. And it's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sally Benson, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister, for your continued support. And we'd like to thank all of you that continue to support us in this work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also take the time to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sydney Williams, for your purchase today. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a special sale until Mother's Day for 25% off all of her art, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a sacred prayer. And they called his name Emmanuel, the teachings of Lord Sananda, a perfect prayer. my spirit, you are omnipotent. Your name is holy. May your realm be incarnate in me. May your power reveal itself within me on earth and in the heaven. Give me today my daily bread, and thus let me recognize my transgressions and errors, and I shall recognize the truth. Do not lead me into temptation and confusion, but deliver me from error, for yours is the realm within me, and the power and the knowledge forever. Amen. For when you pray to your spirit, whatever you request will be given to you, and if it is truly your heart's desire. For believe with knowledge, and you will receive. Sananda, from the 4winds10.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most powerful, beautiful, and blessed week ahead with this powerful Jupiter-Neptune conjunction on the 12th, Good Friday on the 15th, and the full moon, Passover, on the 16th, and Easter Sunday on the 17th. Very powerful energies flowing in through these holy days. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.